Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. As you can see, this reading title name is a Disaster of Titanic Proportions, because most of the IELTS test taker they had reported that on 14 September second reading passage was relating to iceberg, although they did not inform me about it was Titanic proportion or it was something different. So I found this reading because of this iceberg and all. So we will be doing this reading. Don't worry about it whether it was that reading passage in the exam or not. We will just do the practice of all. Okay. And one more thing I want to explain you. If you want this particular this reading in Hindi explanation, then I will share one link in my description of this video. Okay. Now coming to the main point, that is a disaster of Titanic proportion relating to iceberg. You can see this this passage full side by side. You will be doing with me whenever I am showing full paragraph. No need to get PDF and all. Do it with me. I will be giving you one minute time, and side by side I will be just looking for my answer also. Okay. Sometimes it is possible that any one question, if I am not able to get, then you can also tell me in my comment section. So here first type of question is complete the table below, no more than 2 words. Second type of question we have true false not given. So I will start my reading from this complete the table below. Okay. So table means they have given this fill in the blanks in table form. So time, persons, position and action. So at this time, so this is our keyword. So at this time, person's name may be there and his position and what he did action after this. Okay. So 11:39 is my keyword. This whole reading I will be showing you the question statement and the location like that. Okay. So I am showing you in first paragraph only. 11:39 p.m. is the first word on the evening of Sunday. Okay. So we have to find the persons also. Lookouts Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee on the forward mast. So this is person's name. So what should I write? So because we are able, we can write 2 words also they have given. So I will write this person name. So you suggest, because there are 2 person name is given. But yes, here he is asking persons, means S is there, not person. It is not plural. So I will write here Frederick, F should be capital here, Frederick Fleet. Okay, Frederick Fleet is there. Now second position, what is his position? On the evening of this, lookouts Frederick Fleet and this Lee, this is also person name, on the forward mast of Titanic sighted an airy black mass coming into view directly in front of the ship. Black mass coming into view directly of the ship. Fleet picked up. Okay, Fleet means this person. So this action they have already done, a reported sighting of the iceberg. So here Lee on the forward mast of the Titanic sighted an airy black mass coming into view directly in the front ship. Okay, front ship. Reported sighting of iceberg. So Fleet picked up the phone to the helm, waited for. No, something is missing. Okay, maybe some 2 or 3 lines may be missing. Moody to answer called iceberg. So already he had informed, so that action he had done, but where is the location I am not getting. So read the full sentence. Fleet picked up the phone to the helm, waited for 6th officer Moody to answer and yelled iceberg right ahead. So it means this Fleet had done his work, and the statement they were asking, he had done this also, we have got this, but where is the position? You just decide it, because I am confused about this. So you can tell me this answer in comment box. So I'm not saying that I am a god that I know every answer. No, if I am unable, then you can tell me the answer, and answers I will share in the description box. Okay, coming to next, because I will not be wasting my time in finding on one question. Okay, now coming to third number, Andrew. Now person's name is Andrew here, and look at the time. Now we have to find answer. Time answer will be there, and Andrew they have given ship designer. So these are the keywords. We will find it in the next paragraph. So I am looking for Okay, so piece of submerged bursting. You can read it with me. I am showing you the full first paragraph. This we were looking for. Andrew carried out a visual inspection of the ship damage and informed Captain Smith at midnight that the ship would sink in less than 2 hours. So okay, you must have read it. So here they have started the sentence. He informed Captain Smith at midnight. So what answer should come here? See this, Andrew is also there. So position they are talking about. So it means time we need to know. So reported how long? So they have. So this also they reported that ship would sink in less than 2 hours. So it means where is the answer? So if you say this is wrong answer, because we are looking for this sentence, because here full stop is there. We can't select this. Just read it, then you will come to know. By 12:30 am, the lifeboats were being filled with women and children. So how it is this answer? So answer will come midnight. When they reported, when this Andrew reported, Andrew is ship designer, so he reported for this Titanic could stay afloat, so around midnight. So I will write here midnight. Okay, coming to next question, fourth number. Now fourth number, 12:15 am, Smith captain ordered dash to be released. Okay, so I am looking for 12:15 am. See this, 12:15 am we have to look. So 12:30 am is there and there is no 12:15, and if you look 1:15 am is there, but where is 12:15? It means this is 1:15 am, this is 12:30 am. So it means the location between this. So let's 15 minutes is also there. So let's read it. By 12:30 am, the lifeboats were filled with women and children. After Smith is also there. We were looking for, had given the command for them to be uncovered and swung out 15 minutes earlier. It means what? Before 12:30, 15 minutes earlier is 12:15 am. Now I have shown you 12:15 am location we have got now. Smith is also there. Captain Smith is there. Okay. What he had ordered, actual answer we have to look for. Had given the command for them to be uncovered and swung for 15 minutes earlier. The lifeboat was successfully lowered 15 minutes. So what is the answer? Captain Smith at midnight that the ship would sink in less than this. By 12:30 am, the lifeboats were filled with women and. Now you decide your answer, please. Ordered lifeboats to be released. So here lifeboats will come. Because here see this, it given the command for them. The first, okay, you read it from here. By 12:30 am, the lifeboats were being filled with. It means what commanded, after Smith had given the command for them. Them means lifeboats. That's why lifeboats is the answer. Okay, fifth number. 2:17 am, Bride and Phillips. So I will be looking for Bride and Phillips first. Answer 2 am. So we were looking for 2 hours 17 minutes. Okay. So yeah, same exact thing we have got. Okay, this person name was also there. So at 2 am, Harold, Bride and Phillips tapped out their last wireless message after being relieved of duty as a ship's wireless operator, that the ship's band stopped playing. Okay, so I will show you the location. You see this. Just a minute. It will be easier way to find the answer like that. At 2:11 am, same wording is there, same person name is there. Then what? This is location. Tapped out their last wireless message after relieved on duties wireless operator. So now you decide what should come. So this is the sentence. I am giving you 20 seconds. Relayed means passing on. Final, message. Last, final means last. See this last word, final word. So wireless message, because we are allowed to write two words. Wireless messages, and their location, they were working as a wireless operators. So I will be writing here wireless operators. Okay, now we have done this. Now coming to true false not given. So what is the strategy of doing true false not given? See this, we have been given 7 to 13 true false not given. So next seventh one is how to do. First we will read the statement and then definitely we will try to understand its meaning, and we will find one or two keywords. Those keywords will take us to the location. So here I can see binoculars and Southampton. These are the two locations. These two things will take us to the location. The binoculars for the men, okay, means plural, on watch had been left in a crew locker in the Southampton. Had been left in a crew locker in the Southampton. Okay, first I will find these two words. Now fill in the blanks. We have completed till this paragraph. Now I am looking for Southampton and binoculars. You have to find this way, how my pencil is moving. Binoculars is here, Southampton is there. Okay, now I will show you bigger passage. Now look at this. Okay, so we were looking for binoculars, and these two people, means men, were making do without a pair of binoculars that an officer transferred off the ship in Southampton had left in a cupboard on board, unbeknownst to any of the ship's crew. So what does it mean? So I will show you the statement again, then we will decide. See this, binocular is there, Southampton is there. So let's read it. The binoculars for the man on watch had been left in a crew locker in Southampton. Okay, if the binoculars had been left in a crew locker, then true. If the binoculars have been left somewhere else, then false. Okay, so here I have found that due to last minute change in ship officers lineup, iceberg lookouts, this and this were making do. Okay, so see this, were making do, these two persons, without a pair of binoculars that an officer transferred off the ship in Southampton had left in a cupboard on board. Okay, so here they have told had been left in a crew locker in the, but they have not described that this was transferred by some officer, that an officer transferred off the ship in that had left in a cupboard on board. So this kind of statement is really confusing, but I will go it with false. Now coming to 8th number, the missing binoculars were the major factor leading to the collision with the iceberg. So missing binoculars, so if it was the major factor leading to the collision with the iceberg, then true. And if it was small factor, little factor, or one of the factor, then true, then false will be there. And if they are not talking about whether binoculars were the major factor leading to accident or not, then not given. Okay, so first I will be looking for major factor leading to the collision with the, these words we will be looking. So now yeah, focus on very small details. See this, who was responsible for the leading of this catastrophe? Explanation about some that focus on very small details due to a last minute change. So the missing binoculars incidents were the small details, not the major things. So see this, you can read the full paragraph. He could have been inquiry that he could have identified the iceberg in time to avoid disaster if he had been in possession of binoculars. So they are saying this something different, but they are not saying that this is the major factor. So they are not describing anything like that, whether it was major factor or not. So relating to binocular, they are not telling about something that this is the major factor or not. Some that focus on very small details, but not not binoculars, they have not told. That's why not given will be there. Coming to 9th, the Miss Phillips missed notification about the ice from Evans because the Titanic's wireless system was not functioning at the time. Phillips word and then Evans. First I will be looking for these two words. Now see this, we have done this paragraph. Now I will be looking for Phillips word is here and Titanic war is also there. I was looking for Evans. Evans is also, I have to look, Evans Then I will show you the full paragraph, and then shut up. Ivan is not there actually. So let's read this. Phillips is also there. Phillips missed notification about the ice from Evans because the Titanic system was not. So wireless system is also they are talking. See, this Ivan is here. So I have missed it. Phillips missed notification about the ice from Evans. If he missed the notification about the ice from Evans because the Titanic's wireless system was not functioning at that time, then same it will be there, then true. And if he did not miss the notification, then false. And if they are not talking about Evans' message and Titanic's wireless system was functioning or not, then not given. So here, less than an hour before the Titanic struck the iceberg, wireless operator Krill Evans on the California, located just 20 miles to the north, tried to contact operator Jack Phillips. Okay, so they are asking whether Phillips missed notification. Okay, tried to contact Jack Phillips on Titanic. Titanic warned him of pack ice in the area. Shut up, you are jamming my signal, Phillips replied. It means he tried to warn him, but Phillips said, shut up, you are jamming my signal. Phillips replied, I am busy. It means what? He did not miss notification, but in fact he said, shut up, you are jamming my signal. So it means this is false. This is not clue. Okay, and what about that? The Titanic's wireless system had broken down for several hours earlier that day, and Phillips was clearing a backlog of personal messages. So that is also true, but actual thing is here, he did not miss the notification. Actually he was saying this, shut up, jamming my signal. Okay, that's why. Captain Smith, now 10th number. Captain Smith knew there was ice in the area. If Captain Smith already knew about ice, then true. If he did not know about ice, then false. And if they are not talking about whether he was knowing ice in the area or not given will be there. So Captain Smith in this paragraph, let's find it. Otherwise we Captain is here, Smith is also here. We have found location of 10th number is here. So true false means we will get the location one by one. After this question, 9th, we have got location here, but sometimes it is reverse. In rare cases, Captain Smith had maintained the ship's speed of 22 knots despite multiple earlier warnings of ice ahead. It means what? He was aware. He knew there was ice in the area. It means this is true. He was already aware. He maintained the ship speed of 22 knots despite multiple earlier warnings of ice ahead. Okay, so this is the location, and that's why it is true. Now coming to 11th, Howell believed that the captain's failure to reduce speed was irresponsible action. Howell, person name, if he believed this captain's failure was to reduce speed was irresponsible action, it means that he was responsible, then true. And if they are saying something different, if Howell believed something different, then false. And if they are not talking about failure of speed and this thing, then not given. Okay, coming to this, see this, Howell here in this paragraph, Howell is not there. No, I have read somewhere. Okay. It had been suggested that Smith was under pressure to make headlines by arriving early in this, but maritime historians, okay, so no Howell name is there. So Howell name is in the next page. Richard Howell have countered this perception, noting that Smith was simply following common procedure at the time and not behaving recklessly. It means it was not his irresponsible behavior or action. Captains, he is favoring captain. It means what? 11 should be decided means opposite contradiction statement they have given. Here he is believing, Howell is believing that it was only because of captain's failure to reduce speed, and here noting that Smith was simply following common procedure. It means opposite thing, false is there. Coming to 12th number, I am explaining you slow by slow so that you can understand true false in a better way. The Titanic was able to seat more passengers in lifeboats than the Board of Trade required. Okay, Titanic was able to seat more passengers in lifeboats than the Board of Trade required. Okay, lifeboats, Board of Trade requirements, whether he was able to seat more passengers, it depends. Now answer will depend on this. Okay, so now next paragraph, you can see this lifeboat is also there. I will show you full question also. See this. No, 12th question we are looking for. See this. On the strongest explanation for the severe loss of life. Okay, everyone, maritime regulations means Board of Trade regulations at the time of tide, lifeboat capacity to the ship size, not the number of passengers on board. This means that Titanic with room this passengers actually surpassed the Board of Trade's requirement that it carry lifeboats for its passengers. Nevertheless, Titanic was able to seat more passengers in lifeboats than the Board of Trade. Now it is easy to see. If the Titanic was able to seat more passengers in lifeboats than the Board of Trade requirements. So here it is said Titanic did not carry enough lifeboats for everyone on board. Okay, maritime regulations at the time tide lifeboat capacity to the ship size, not to the number of passengers on board. Okay, this meant that Titanic with room 1178 of its 20 passengers actually surpassed the Board of Trade requirements that it carry lifeboats for of its passengers. Surpass, it is given, that's why it is true. Means Titanic was able to seat more passengers because requirement of its with room for this passengers actually surpassed the Board of Trade requirement that it carry lifeboats for 1060 passengers. So surpassed means whatever the requirement of this board, they were carrying more passengers and Titanic was able to seat more passengers. That's why it is true. Now coming to next 13, last number. A lifeboat drill would have saved more lives. If the lifeboat drill would have saved more lives than true. If the lifeboat drill would not have been able to save more lives than false, and if they are not talking about lifeboat drill and all, then not given. So here this we have done. Nevertheless, with lifeboats lowered less than half full in many cases, 712 passengers surviving despite this. More lifeboats would not have guaranteed more survivors in the absence of better training and preparations. Many passengers were confused about where to go after the order to launch lifeboats was given. A lifeboat drill scheduled for earlier on the same day Titanic struck the iceberg was cancelled by so earlier one day before Titanic struck the iceberg were cancelled by Captain Smith. So are they talking about this lifeboat drill would have saved more lives? So lifeboat drill they are talking, but it was cancelled. But clearly it is not given that if it would have saved more lives. So that's why it is not given.